What is up and everything, guys? I am sorry, but it feels good to be back. It's been a long time, had a lot of stuff going on. I know I've tried to throw out a couple videos here lately, but I really just haven't had the time to go out and make a full-blown video. But this, I felt, was worth vlogging. So I come outside of my house today, and you will never guess what I found chilling out in the road, of all places. Now, I just want to remind you guys, I live in the middle of a city. I have like nature around me, yes, but where I live is basically a housing development. Sorry about the lighting. So the fact that I found what I found where I found it is going to shock. It shocked me this morning when I saw it. I looked over, I was like, wait, is that? It can't be. But it was. So I guess without further ado, I'll quit stringing you guys along, and I'm just going to show you what I found real quick. All right, so as you guys can see, and Taylor is throwing flowers in there for it to possibly munch on. This is obviously something that lives in the water. So let me see if I can grab him real quick. He's not going to be very happy about this, because he finally found the spot to hide. This guy.
Oh, he was happy.
He'll be fine. I'm going to put him back. This is a red-eared slider. This is a male. I'm just going to put him back. But I found him right outside my house. And when I mean right outside my house, guys, I know I'm not going to show you guys like street signs or anything like that. But basically, if you guys see where that stop sign is, he was crossing the road right there. But yeah, so I find him walking across the street, and I was like, oh, hey, there's a turtle, which is weird for me to see. And then I realized, oh, it's a red-eared slider, which is what that turtle is. So I grabbed him. I'm looking on my maps to see, okay, where could he have came from? But more importantly, where could he be going? Because if I'm going to take him somewhere, I might as well take him to like the direction that he was originally traveling in. But there really isn't anything near me. There's a small creek that's over in a direction across the highway, and I don't know how he could have gotten it. So he's either one of two things, because he is a male. I did check that. You can tell that by the size of his claws, and his cloaca is further down on his tail. So he could be a younger male who's just wandering, trying to find a new pond to find some females. And I'm walking around outside, guys. It's a nice day. Or he could be a turtle that somebody decided to pick up, thought, oh, I caught me a turtle, and he's now my pet. Well, he obviously, if they had a pond, he escaped, and he either escaped the pond, escaped their yard. He did something. Sorry, I keep looking in there to make sure he's okay. And since he has algae on it, growing on him, I know he was at least a wild turtle prior to me finding him. Because if he wasn't, then the odds are good he wouldn't have algae growing on him in the amount that he does. So, I can't keep this turtle. There are laws in Oklahoma State, if you're going to own a terrapin, a land turtle, or a box turtle, that you have to have a hunting and a fishing license for aquatic species, I believe, and at least a hunting license, I believe, or a fishing license. It's one or the other for land species. That's your box turtles and everything. Now that does qualify non-native species in Oklahoma. That being said, I don't have either, and quite frankly, I don't need a turtle right now. I had Tank, if you guys watch my past videos, we let him go a long time ago, simply because he wasn't doing very well, so I put him back about where I found him. And this guy, honestly, he needs to go back in the wild, so, because I can't dedicate the time to take care of him. As you guys can see, the best I could come up with for him is a old kiddie pool I had laying around with a cinder block and some grass thrown in it for some cover. But that isn't good enough for a turtle to live long term, in my opinion. If I'm going to have a turtle, an aquatic turtle like that, I'm either going to have a really nice, probably 150-gallon fish tank set up for him, or I'm going to have a pond built, which I cannot build in my yard. So, and that's the thing, with that 150-gallon, that's for like the minimum I would go for a turtle of his size. And don't, mind you, he's not done growing. Red-eared sliders get bigger than that, way bigger than that. So the best thing I can do for him is take him to another pond somewhere. Now, I did look that up, and that's not necessarily illegal. as far as I can tell, to transport him to a different location. But what I am going to have to do is look for a location that already has red-eared sliders in it. And I believe that that location, at least for me, is going to be Turkey Mountain. There's ponds down there with turtles in it. I've seen sliders there in the past. If not, Turkey Mountain is close enough to the river where if he wanted to wander, he could, and it'd be okay for him to actually get into the Arkansas River here. So you guys are going to get in for a pretty decent treat today, because at some point today, I don't know, it might be tomorrow actually, but at some point I'm going to transport this turtle and we're going to set him free, all on our vlog. So matter of fact, to be honest, it's probably going to be like as soon as sorry, sweating. It's hot outside, guys. It's noon currently where I live, so in the lovely state of Oklahoma. So we're probably going to take him to Turkey Mountain and release him there. At least I know that way he'll have access to the river and to a pond just already. He may just stay there, but it's going to be an area of protection. Like Turkey Mountain is a urban wilderness area, meaning that, you know, he's not going to be messed with anybody unless someone decides to pick him up and move him again. So without further ado, the next clip you guys are going to see is most likely going to be us getting to wherever we're going to release this turtle to. So I will see you when we get there. Okay, so now, as you guys can see behind us here, I'm at the pond up here at Turkey Mountain, and walking by, guys, I don't know if I could actually show you this, but there is already a bunch of turtles in here, red-eared sliders. I've double checked. There's even one on the bank that slid in as we were walking up. There's plenty of minnows here. This would be a great home for him. Also, the river is just that way down the hill, so eventually he will probably wander out of here. But all that being said, here, let me flip you guys around and I'm going to show you exactly what all this looks like. And Taylor wants to release our turtle, so we're going to let her do that. And here is his new home, everybody. There's tons of dragonflies flying around. Oh, and look, she's already going for it. All right, Taylor, just put him down on the... Oh.
Whoa.
And he goes.
He didn't even want to take a breath.
See, you can still see him right there.
He didn't even want to take a breath.
Yep. But this is his new home, and he'll be nice and happy. And like I said, if you guys can see out there, there's already a ton of turtles in here. Adding one more shouldn't hurt, but like I said, this is also a wilderness area, so he's got options. There's other ponds down here. Like I said, he can go down that way, and there's the river. So, all right, guys. That was us helping and releasing this red-eared slider that I literally just found in the middle of a city. So please remember, like and subscribe. I'm sorry it took me so long to get another video out. I'm going to try and be more common or consistent. Most of the videos will probably only be like a few seconds long though.
Daddy?
But till next time, guys, please remember, like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, and I will see you later and everything. Peace. So, till next time, guys. Well, I'm going to have to edit that out now.